ready, cause this ain't funny. My name's Amy Z and I'm about to make money. Hi everybody, it's me again, Amy from the Zula Mercantile, and today is going to be another sorceress video. I had a great time this weekend out there with my hero. We hit a few estate sales, even a surprise one that was really good. So I got a ton of stuff, and I think I do have some good potential profits in these items. So I want to get right into it and show you what I got, what I can potentially make, and I'll have grand total at the end. So buckle in, here we go. The first thing is this really pretty pair, I was going to say set, it's a set of boots. It's a pair of Dan Post boots, great stitching. It has this, they're really dusty, so disregard that. They will be cleaned before they get listed. But they have this great detail here, which I have not seen on any of the other sold boots that I found for my comps. So maybe that is something special in there. But I did pay $16.25 for those. Unfortunately, they're not as good as I thought they were going to be. I probably, well, the comps range between $65 down to $40 on those. So hopefully it'll be on the higher end since it has that cool detail on the toe. But we'll see. I'll let you know. At that same sale, there was a whole tray of these. This is called the 9 Flags. It's an aftershave cologne splash, and there were actually a whole bunch of different countries, but this was the only one that was full and new. Keep in mind, if you're selling perfumes and colognes, things like that, that they do have to be new. And this one was. This is the one from Italy. It's a citrus scent. I paid $3.25 for it, and I can actually get probably $60 for it. So that was a nice surprise for such a tiny thing. That was a good one. And then at that same sale, fun fact about me, I am a sucker for Seth Thomas clocks. My grandfather was a clock collector, repairer, and maker of clocks. I have many of his from his collection, and Seth Thomas was one of his favorites. I'd never seen anything like this with the really groovy kind of style. These are from actually the 1970s, and it is they're calling it a cube alarm clock. I'll be honest, I paid too much for it. It was actually $19.25, but I just couldn't leave it there. I hadn't seen it before. I did plug it in. It works. It lights up. It's very cool. There is a sold comp for $30, but there are only 2 others listed, and they are listed way above that, like $69 to $75. I'm going to try to shoot for maybe the $40 to $50 range for this one, and hopefully I'll get it. It is very cool. And then let's see, next, oh, this might be my favorite find. I was walking into the kitchen at an estate sale and I saw this on the counter, and I recognized right away because of the color. It is a Veuve Clicquot champagne collector's tin, and they had these with a whole bunch of different destinations. I don't really know how to describe it, but like in their display, they had them all set up like one of those signs with the arrows to go wherever you want to go. And then this one, when you open it, it also has an insulated bottle-shaped carrying case for your bottle. So that's a cool extra bonus to see in there. I only paid $5.82 for this guy, and the comps look really good. This exact one sold recently for $50. But apparently the Hawaii one is hard to find. There's only one listed right now for $115. Out of all the other destinations, there's not very many of the Hawaii out there. So I am going to shoot for higher than the $50 that it recently sold for, just to see what happens. I'm kind of hoping for maybe $85 to $90. We'll see. I mean, of course, I'll entertain offers on that. I don't have much into it, but it's just a cool thing that you wouldn't think is going to make you a ton of money, but it's super easy to ship, easy to store. Hot tip though, make sure you do not sell any alcohol in it. You have to put it there either in your title, in your description, that there's no bottle of champagne. It is only the tin and the carrying case. And the one that's listed right now for $115 doesn't have the little inside carrying case at all. So maybe mine will do really well. You can see there is a tiny dent, but I have actually sold one of these before with a couple of dents, and it sold immediately. So I'm excited about that one. Like I said, it might be my favorite find of the weekend. Next up at that same sale, I turned around and they had this Starbucks canister, pristine condition. These, of course, you could store coffee in it, cookies, whatever you want. What's nice is that it does have the date on the bottom, 2002. So I was able to use that in my search, and I found this exact same one. Looks like it does sell in the $30 to $35 range, and I paid $8.07. So not bad at all on that. There's not too many of this style even listed, so I think I'm gonna be okay with that one. This next item, look, came in I saw a little blue velvet bag. What's in there? So I pull it out, and look how cute. E.T. trading cards. I've never seen these before. When E.T. came out, I actually, a fun fact about Amy, I'm almost exactly the same age as Drew Barrymore. And so when this came out, she was 6 years old, so was I. You know, it's just the whole movie, everything about E.T. just fascinated me. It was my favorite. So anytime I see something, I do pick it up. These were not a great buy as far as reselling goes, but that's okay. I did pay $1.32 for 10 cards. Apparently there's 87 in the set. So if you have the whole set, you can do okay. But I could probably get $9 to $10 for this little group of cards, but I'm not sure what I'll do with them yet. They were just so fun to see, and they made me smile. So I grabbed them. Okay, and then the next one here is, oh, here it is. It's big. This, you can see right here on the bag, Ferrino, which is an Italian sportswear company. They do a lot of climbing things. This is their Summit 75 backpack. It is that's a loud bag, sorry. It's brand new with the tag, never been used. It was $20, but it was 20% off day at that sale, so I did grab that. And I think I can probably get over $100 for that bag. I might even shoot for $150. That bag in particular is not produced anymore, so I do want to do some research, see if I can figure out what year it is from. But it's so nice. Like if I needed a backpack, I would want a backpack like that, but I don't. So it will be available soon if you need one. Okay, so then this is the surprise estate sale. We were driving, coming home. We had the dog with us and everything, so we were just getting home. And I saw the smallest darn sign. It was probably this big on the side of the road, red, and it said estate sale. And I read it out loud, and my hero, he says, "What did that say?" And I said, "It said estate sale." So he's the greatest. The very next light, he sure enough did a good old U-turn and took me to that sale, and I got a ton of stuff for a great deal. Really nice family there. They're great people. I'm going to go through this list because it is big, so I'm going to get through it quick for you because I know your time is important. But I spent $40 total at the sale, and I ended up with, I want to say 34 items, but each item was $1.17. I just figured that'd be the easiest way, just divide it by what I got. So yeah, we'll just start out with everything that I got. There was a great Christmas collection of things, and this gal, she really took good care of her Christmas stuff. She put it back in the boxes, she kept it clean and stored them very nicely. So the first item is, if you haven't heard of Mr. Christmas, makes a bunch of either animatronic or musical things. Really popular in the 90s. I think this one was from 1996. It's the holiday music box. It does look like a phonograph. Really fun. This thing looks like it's never even been taken out of the box. So for $1.17, how can you leave that behind? These are going for $60 right now. And since it's in its original packaging, it's super easy to ship. And I feel secure that it's not going to get broken up or anything. So that's the first Mr. Christmas item. And then also found Mr. Christmas Bells of Christmas, and I have sold this exact set before, and it's sold really quickly too. This one does go for $40. So, and again, original packaging, very easy, in pristine condition. And then there were two, let's see here, two of the, I'll just hold up one because you know me, I might drop it. This is they're made by Mark Fieldstein. They, on the hour, play a different Christmas carol. And these are brand new, never used. Again, I just couldn't leave them behind. They do sell for around $25 up to $40 each. Since it is new, I might be able to go on the higher end for these. So I got 2 of these. And next up, okay, so out of the Christmas room, I forgot to mention that I got this large set of Revereware pots, 11 pots and pans in total with the lids. So that is included in the sale, $1.17 a piece. This guy caught my eye. It's very, very dusty. I'm gonna have to figure out how to clean it. And you can see the dolphins do move. This artist, his name is John Perry, and it is signed, and this one's actually from 1977. It's one of his earlier pieces. He did start creating and selling his art in 1973. He does a lot of wildlife, is particularly sea life, and it's on a piece of burl driftwood. So this is very cool. Look how, can you see how dirty it is? It's kind of, so I got to figure that out. But I can probably get $22 for that guy. And then this yard frog, which I've sold these before. They're really fun. It has a motion sensor. Ooh, been slow. It has a motion sensor in the front, and when somebody walks by, it does a little ribbit. Unfortunately, this guy does not do that. He is broken. He's also very dirty. So that one was a dud, but for $1.17, I can live with that mistake. Yes. Alrighty, here the next one is this. Look at this bag of threads. Doesn't really look like much, but when I noticed that the label on them is really, I'm gonna see if we can show you. Okay, so it says Star, which is a really old brand of, they made threads, embroidery. This is actually tatting thread, which people use to make lace. There are probably 35 spools in here. They're 60 yards each. I did a quick lookup when I was there, and it looks like I can probably get, where'd it go here? Okay, probably $30 to $35 just for this little bag of threads. So I could not leave that behind. And then moving along here, this bag caught my eye, and it even has the attached coin purse. The brand is Amera Leather, and they are known for their kind of patchwork leathers. They also do some tapestry things that are beautiful. This thing, it looks like it was never used. So I snatched that up, no question. I can probably get $60 for this bag. It's very cool. Excited about that one. And sitting next to that bag in the living room was this beautiful, wait till you see. Look at this girl. It's a German style doll. Her head is porcelain, and she is stamped on the back. It says Germany and the number 9. I'll put up a picture of the stamp, which so far doesn't mean a ton to me, other than that I can place her as a German doll. She's wearing really nice clothing. She even has the underpinnings, the shorts. Her shoes are actually leather, which is crazy. Just in the quick searches that I did, this doll, she might be from the 1800s, which is kind of crazy to think about. She's very well put together. Her body, feet, and hands are all cloth. Sometimes they'll have porcelain feet and hands as well, but this one does not. She's cloth, she's heavy. She's a really, look how big. Let's see how tall she is in here. Yeah, she's that big. she's a big girl. But I just had never seen one either this size or in this great a shape. She has no chips or cracks. She's beautiful. So at this point, all I can call her is a German antique doll. And I think the comps go from $50 up to $100. I am going to shoot for the higher end on her. I will, like I said, do some more research on that stamp just to see if I can get a little more information. I do wish there was a maker name, but there's just not. So she was really exciting. I like her a lot. Some people think old dolls are creepy, but I do not. I love them. So, okay, so let's move on to the kitchen stuff. I ended up with 3 Pyrex milk glass bowls. Well, actually, okay, this one says Pyrex. This one does not. They're identical. So I went ahead and grabbed them both. These two, it looks like this wasn't the best pickup. The 2 small bowls, they do go for about $10 a piece. I think I am doing a lot, all of these together, because there's the 3rd bowl. And these are all, they hook onto a mixer. They have a lip on the bottom, so you can use them in your old mixer. It's a Hamilton Beach mixer, actually, that they go with. And this one has that detail as well. It's a little bigger, and this one is marked Pyrex. This one goes for 15 to 20. So I don't know, I just hadn't seen the milk glass ones before. I thought they were cool, so I picked them up. The guy was pretty clear that the more you buy, the cheaper it's going to be. So, and he was right, because like I said, I got 34 items for the 40 bucks. So the last things, let's see, just a couple more things on the list here. This is something I've never sold before, but I've heard that they can do well. These are, let's see, the brand, they're American made. It says right up here, that caught my eye. And the brand is Kobe. And they are each stamped made in the USA, which is great. They're that really thin glass, pretty. I got 5 boxes of the Kobe glass, and all the boxes are full, which is fabulous. So 5 boxes of those, let's see here. Looks like I can get 18 to 25 per box. So even if I just get 20 per box on those, that would be $100. So yeah, I figured it's worth a shot, seeing if I can turn over some Christmas balls. We'll see. And then I did get another brand. Sorry for going off camera there. I gotta reach these delicate things. You may have heard of Shiny Bright. I got 2 boxes just like this, the same. And these have little scenes on them, carolers and things like that. For these 2 boxes, I can probably get 30 to 35 for both of them if I lot them together. So not too bad on those either. And then these ended up being the best of the, whoa, the ornaments. Okay, so these are Shiny Bright as well. I have it upside down, but I'm trying to be careful here. Shiny Bright ornaments, and this box is just so old and cool. And inside, these are the Shiny Brights, but they're all hand decorated in one way or another. Like here, I'll show you this one. It says Merry Christmas. Gosh, they all have something different. This one is missing one, but recently a box just like this with the assorted colors, but it was full, sold for $60. So maybe I can do 45 to 50 on this box. I'm sure gonna try. And I think what I'll do is, in this one, because they knock around a little bit, I'm gonna wrap each one in tissue. I'm gonna try my best on those. That is kind of a scary situation with the glass balls, but I will, I'll see what happens. That's a new one for me. So hopefully I can make that money. Wish me luck, yes. And then for our last item, this, it's kind of like a shillelagh stick. Okay, look, I can get it all in the frame. It is a walking stick. There's a burl up here for the handle, which is really nice. A little leather accent, and it still has the bark on it. So it's just a branch with a burl. There's no markings on this whatsoever. I just thought it was so cool, and I've had good luck with walking sticks in the past, so I thought I'd give this one a shot since the prices were so good. And yeah, so now I have a shillelagh. Looks like with the comps, I can probably get 25 to 30 for it. I am gonna, I don't know, I'm gonna see if I can learn just a little more about it, but we'll see. Maybe someone will snatch it right up. Who knows? But that is it for my list. My total cost of goods for the weekend was just $99.53. So I slid right under the $100 mark for that. My total profits, when I add up all those numbers that I gave you, but I am leaning on the conservative side of things, ended up being $1,152. So we're going to subtract the $99.53. That leaves me with $1,052.47. And then we're going to take off 13%, which is the eBay fees, which puts the total amount of $915.65 in my pocket. Or I can choose to reinvest and buy some more cool things to sell. I feel like that's not too bad at all. And I had a ton of fun. These sales were all really great people and really interesting things to look at. So can't beat it. Can't beat it. So get out there, hit the sales, find some stuff, get it listed, get it sold, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you so much for watching.